because I don't want nobody to go through this, losing nobody or somebody taking a life. I never did that. I never had that.
Feels otherwise.
You don't think she did this?
No, I don't.
Why is that?
Because the guy that she was with, I believe she was scared of him.
Jones asked Fox.
Can't even take the kids to the park.
The shocking revelation came shortly after she arrived home.
I'm just getting off this.
If you do something, you pay for it.
Once at MPD, officers say Hayes told them she committed the crime because she was, quote, thirsty for money. When asked what she did with the $60, Hayes told officers.
The shocking revelation came shortly after she arrived home.
I'm just getting off at 6 o'clock in the morning, and this is what I see.
Police are not saying too much.
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video, and before I jump into the video, I gotta start it off with some positivity. I want to tell all my supporters out there that I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that everything did go good today during your day, or it will go good today during your day, just depending on when you see this video or when I post this video. But anyway it goes, I'm simply wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say that, I'm only talking to my supporters and to those who are reciprocating the same energy back to me, and to those who say the same thing back to me in return. But other than that, let's go ahead and move forward, because we got a situation to talk about, and it's really crazy, man. So before we move forward, I want to say RIP to the man who died. As of now, I don't know his name. I don't have any information on it. I really just randomly ran across the story a couple of times, and I said, let me go ahead and just, you know, do a video over. So basically, long story short, a young lady, and let me send my condolences out to his family. You know, I know it's got to be a very sad and tragic, you know, situation to be going through right now. But basically, long story short, a young lady by the name of Kenyatta Hayes, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I done heard so many different pronunciations, so, you know, whatever it is, I hope that I'm not butchering it. But basically, long story short, she was just meeting up with a man to give him oral, you know, give him some head, and ultimately she ended up taking his life for $60. Now, when they asked her why she did this, she basically just stated that she was just thirsty for money, you know. And I feel like it's very sad that she went to this extent to get $60 from the man. You know what I'm saying? 60 goddamn dollars. It's crazy to me, you know. But I feel like that a lot of people are going through a lot of hardships and they don't know how to cope with life at this point. But there's no excuse to take nobody's life, especially in this type of manner, because I'm pretty sure somebody would have gave it to you for something way less than this right here. They actually got video footage of her actually running away from the scene. I'm gonna put that right here so y'all can see that. Okay, so as you can see, you know, she ran from the situation, and a lot of people are trying to say that it's mental health and stuff like that. I really just don't know, and I hate to give passes for that. If you've been rocking with this channel, you know that I'm not really rocking with it at all. You know, I feel like that people are knowing what the hell that they're doing, and they're just doing it. You know, even when you know wrong is wrong, you still try to justify it in some type of way, and it ain't what's up at all. Her mother actually said that she don't believe that this took place, which that's understandable, because a lot of people don't like to believe what their children are doing outside of them. But ultimately, we really just never know what nobody's doing, you know, when they're away from us. But, you know, we can't be a judge of character when it comes to our children and stuff like this. So, you know, I mean, shit, it is what it is. We're going to take it for their children as much as possible, and that's understandable. But the crazy part about this is when the mother actually seen that the daughter was wanted for murder, she actually turned her own daughter in. Now, that's commendable in my opinion. And I also think that she took her daughter in because she couldn't believe the allegations. But at the same time, she said she don't condone violence and stuff like that too. So I can really respect that. And as of now, she's hiding her face because she don't want to be seen in the public's eye. But I'm pretty sure people down there can piece together the puzzles to figure out who she is, you know. But I know Memphis is very shit. Hell, it's on fire right now. So yeah, she probably is very nervous and scared of what could happen to her in retaliation and stuff like that. But we're finna go ahead and get into the video. I gave y'all a brief synopsis, but they finna give y'all more details right now. But I want to know y'all thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Another city park became the backdrop to one of the city's latest hides. Memphis police were called to Cherokee Park just off Lamar Avenue this morning after a man was discovered at the scene. Now, although investigators aren't saying much, one Memphis mother had plenty to say.
That she did, and she's telling WREG Streeter Patterson she's saddened knowing this is the second deadly attack at a city park in as many weeks.
As the clouds began to clear Monday morning, it was unclear for those living near the intersection of Lamar and Fillmore what happened around 8 a.m. that led police to this city park. As it turns out, there was a deadly discovery, leaving some having to collect themselves.
Deep breaths. Okay, I'm ready.
This Memphis mother of two, who was not comfortable sharing her name, struggled to make sense of the senselessness.
Can't even take my kids to the park.
The shocking revelation came shortly after she arrived home.
I'm just getting off at 6 o'clock in the morning, and this is what I see.
Police are not saying too much, although we could see them searching for possible nearby surveillance video. But detectives have confirmed this was a homicide. This park happened 2 weeks after 2 people were 2 miles away, with many more injured at the Orange Mound Park.
You know, me and my son was on the way to the block party. But I had fell asleep.
She was counting her blessings then and now.
The Memphis mother we spoke with said seeing this yellow tape along with crime scene investigators is why she avoids doing the simple things like enjoying a day at the park with her own children, because she knows crime can make its way into her community at any time, which was the case early Monday morning.
After collecting herself for a final time, she shared with us a final thought.
Whew. We need to do better.
Reporting for your news leader in Cherokee,
Tired of it.
Jarita Patterson, WREG.
I'm ready to tell this. Because I don't want nobody to come through this losing nobody or somebody taking a life. I never did that. I never had that.
A Memphis woman turned on her television to see her daughter was wanted in connection with a murder. So what does that mother do? She took her daughter to the police station to turn her in, and tonight 26-year-old Kenyatta Hayes is facing first-degree murder.
Memphis police say that she shot the man over $60. Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson spoke with Hayes' mother today. Daniel joins us live tonight. Daniel, after the mom brought her daughter, the daughter confessed?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. Police is saying yes, she confessed, and as you said, Daryl and Darcy, police are saying she did this over $60.
Police say this video shows 26-year-old Kenyatta Hayes just moments after she promised a sexual act to a man for $60, but then robbed and killed him. But her mother, Shantae Jones, feels otherwise.
I don't think she did this.
No, I don't.
Why is that?
Because the guy that she was with, I believe she was scared of him.
Jones asked Fox 13 to blur her face out of fear she may be targeted. Investigators say Hayes met the man at this Marathon gas station in the 3000 block of Lamar. Hayes told police the man asked her for oral in exchange for money. An arrest warrant says Hayes never planned on having any type of with the man, but told police she was going to rob the man. Police say after leaving the gas station, Hayes and the man went here to Cherokee Park where he thought she would perform the act. That's where investigators say Hayes, the man, took $60 and ran off. Video captured her leaving. Jones says she saw the video on the news, called MPD homicide, telling officers she was on the way to them with her daughter.
Because I don't condone violence. I don't. If you do something, you pay for it.
Once at MPD, officers say Hayes told them she committed the crime because she was, quote, thirsty for money. When asked what she did with the $60, Hayes told officers she bought her and her boyfriend 2 combo meals and she had $13 left. Though Jones doesn't believe her daughter pulled the trigger, she says still there is a lesson.
Now, that's really, really crazy that this took place and she went to go buy some chicken and stuff like that, because she could have easily just went and got the chicken from a place. You feel me? She could have easily asked somebody to give them some food or something like that if that was the case. She could have easily asked somebody to help her. She could have told somebody what she was thinking about doing, and somebody would have possibly tried to help. And I understand what the mother is saying. She's probably saying that, you know, my daughter is associated with the situation, but she didn't kill this man, you know. But right now she's being accused of it. I'm pretty sure that if she didn't do it, she will tell on somebody, you know, just to get up out of that situation. But overall, we really just don't know. But the mother is a stand-up person, in my personal opinion, and I can understand her not really just understanding how life is going out here, you know what I'm saying. But people are changing when they leave these households. People are, you know, turning into other people when drugs get involved and stuff like that. Not saying that she was on drugs or nothing like that, because I really just don't know. But ultimately, you know, I just want to say that it is possible for real. Like, so many people don't understand that people are different people when they're away from you. You know, you can have a whole nother person like literally on the other side of you. You know, you think that you just dealing with this one person and they got a whole nother life. That's why they got the whole term and saying that people living double lives. But mother got to come to grips that her daughter was associated with something that wasn't right at all, and it's a possibility that she did do it. You know, I hate that for her, but shit, I don't have no sympathy for nobody out here making dumb decisions and moves. But let's get back into the video. It's almost over.
Think about your actions. You need to think about what you're doing before you do something. They need to be a leader, not a follower.
And watch who they hang around.
And watch who they hang around with. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I hear a lot. That's good advice coming from that mother tonight. The mother tells me no matter how it went down, who did what, she says she doesn't want people to lose sight of the fact that a life was lost here. She has a message for the victim's family. I'm working on that part of the story. 13 News at 10. Darcy.
Well, Daniel, you said that the mother said she saw her daughter on TV news and then took her daughter down to the police precinct. Did the mother ever ask her daughter whether she in fact shot the man? Because in the story, the mother says she doesn't think that her daughter would do that. But did she ask her daughter, did she do it?
You know what, Darcy, that was a question I had for the mother. After all, they had to probably have discussed things at the home, and then she drove her all the way down to the police station. The mother says to me that the daughter didn't say anything at all. She did not indicate either way. Darcy.
That is Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson reporting live tonight. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Like I said before, they said that she said that she was just thirsty for money. So, I mean, that's her partial confession, I guess. But overall, ultimately, I feel like that a lot of people are going through spiritual warfare, you know, and people are giving in at the same time. You know, you can't sit here and just expect somebody to forgive you and you out here making dumb decisions like this. I mean, you're causing somebody's whole family pain and trauma, I'm sure, due to the fact that you just simply need a couple of dollars that you can get out here and work for. Hell, you could have did anything to get that money, man. You could have put the gun on the man and probably just told him, hey, look, give me that money and I'll go ahead and move forward. Not saying that nobody should get out here doing that, because I feel like they're robbing and stealing is some of the lamest stuff that you can do. But, I mean, you could have did that versus just taking his life, because, I mean, overall, ultimately, you just got to look at it for what it really is. Man, a lot of people out here are giving in to spiritual warfare, man. They are allowing certain entities to possess them. I keep on saying this, I'm going to continue saying this, but overall, it's not a mental issue in most cases. People are just doing what the hell they want to do, like I always say. But other than that, man, that's all I got to say about this. RIP to that man, and hopefully justice will prevail. Hopefully she'll come out and tell all the truth if it wasn't her, and, you know, this situation can be swept up under the rug. But I mean, as far as like it's on the criminal side, because I know that when you lose somebody, you just can't sweep it up under the rug. But overall, ultimately, that's all I got to say about this situation. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. All right.